दिल की गिरह खोल दो, चुप न बैठो, कोई गीत गाओ। दिल की गिरह खोल दो, चुप न बैठो, कोई गीत गाओ।
The first episode of Noor's letters. Hello, friends. The ways of the heart are strange. You can never trust it to behave with rationality, circumspection, or even self-dignity. The heart is reckless and bold. It loves too quickly and gives too much. So guard it well and keep it safe and entrust it to only that someone who has the courage to honor it. Today I present before you the rantings of a heart that breaks in its quest to find love and fulfillment. Noor writes to her lover, who has also been her best friend. In these letters one realizes her deep fondness for this man called Iman. While at first her letters seem to be addressed to Emu, who one understands is her best friend, the listener would be quick to notice that Emu is actually her Iman. Iman evokes in her a myriad feelings. These are the feelings that we want to listen into. 2nd of January 2020. My dear Emu, I feel you as my best friend should know what's going on. It's just right and proper. After all, you've known things, lots of things, some of which I would be too embarrassed to share or breathe about to another soul. So here it goes. Be patient, will you? I know that I'm finally and most irrevocably in love. This time it's love, as it feels pure and complete, leaving no residue of doubt or guilt. I love a man who is in every manner beautiful and noble. He's the man my mama spoke about, and he's finally here. He makes me laugh and he makes me come alive. He's my magician. He is Iman. You know, the normal suddenly sits up in his presence and transforms to something magical. Can you imagine? A person like me can sit for hours and hours just being next to him, doing nothing but see him breathe? Can you now? For a restless spirit like me who has been quite an intrepid traveler, he, my love, seems to be my home, my center, my circle of life, if you may. But it's getting a little difficult for me, you know. I pine to be with him. My body longs for him. I want to see him, touch him, love him. I want to be there for him. I want to be his forever and forevermore. The nights are particularly unbearable, reminding me of the times when we would lie beside each other after having made love. I would hold him in my arms as he would caress me. I still remember the night when I was so ill at ease and hesitant, almost to the point of being resistant to any form of contact or intimacy. But he, my love, reassured me and held me close to his heart, telling me that he always has my best interest in mind and that he would do anything to make me comfortable. Not only was I comfortable, it was exciting, heady and intoxicating, arousing every part of my being. And as we set about exploring each other, I realized how much I had come to trust him with myself and was ready to give myself to him with the hope of togetherness in the future. I feel uncomfortable and incomplete being away from him. I have this strange feeling that I have very less time, that time is just going by, slipping past. All of this makes me a little uncomfortable. I sound a little foolish, don't I? Well, I'm not apologetic about it at all. But then he is smart and sensible, I guess more grounded among the two of us. And I thought I was pretty much sorted. Ha! Clearly not. But then I can be anything for him. I'll be sensible if he wants me to. But for now, I'm just this wild lover who loves him insanely. Now don't you dare laugh at my plight. Otherwise, I will wish you the same. Love you in your entirety. Who else but me, your Noor? 14th February 2020. Dear Emu, I have not been given the indulgence of being a wild lover after all. Iman has become very quiet all of a sudden. He was so ardent and expressive just a few days ago. What happened in between baffles me. I feel God is testing me, and I have to be sensible once again. So I'm back to being my quiet and restrained self. I have to do it. I must do it for his strength and his comfort. I do not want to cause him any burden. In fact, Emu, I don't want to be his burden. Only his strength and joy. I love him very much and can't see him so pensive. So now I keep most of my thoughts to myself, though there are times when I become a little impulsive, sometimes anxious, sometimes afraid of what he might arrive at. Whatever it is, we must arrive at it together. Just the other day, he revealed having spoken to a lady friend of his, who he regards as very close to him. She is Zara. I know about her. Then why does her mention make me uncomfortable all of a sudden? I feel so jealous. I can't bear the thought of him talking about another woman with so much of feeling. And what does he mean by saying he doesn't want to lose either of us? After I gave so much, this is where he places me. I feel insulted. I feel small, insignificant. Please pray that all becomes all right and that there is no room for hesitation and fear. Let love conquer everything. I pray that God gives us the strength to carry forward something that is so beautiful between us. This must, by His grace, see the light of day. For this, we need to have patience and trust. I trust Him with my life. Love you in your entirety. Take good care of yourself. Noor.